We're back at it today with life stories number 2, where the first life story I told you all about my time at Lego on my first day of management, but today is a little bit different. We're taking around back to the year of between 2011 and 2013. I'll explain more in a little bit. And this is the time when I tried a hot dog eating contest, and this did not go well. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for taking your own time out to check out this video. My name is Mike. If you're brand new here, welcome. If you're coming back once again, thank you for tuning in. So in the first live story, I really enjoyed it. I want to tell you guys more because I've got a lot more stories to share, and we're going back to the year, as I mentioned, between 2011 and 2013. The reason I say that is because on the official article it says 2013, but at the time it says I was 21 years old. But as of this video, I am currently 33, which is basically nearly 11 years ago, so it doesn't quite add right with the maths, anything like that, so to say, but we'll stick with it for now, right? So to give you guys a little bit of context about this story, so around about this time, me and my brothers, Joe and Daniel, so Joe my older brother and Daniel my younger brother, we used to watch Man vs Food, right? I think a lot of people watched Man v Food with Adam Richman. So in the northeast of England, where I'm based, they sometimes did kind of food competitions, or like food speed eating challenges and that kind of stuff, right? Like a food challenge, so to say. Now, to give you a bit of context for this story, there was a place in Sunderland called Jus Delicious, like Jus Delicious. And this had an owner called Julie. So shout out to Julie if she's watching this video. Lovely woman. I don't know, if she's keeping okay. I've not seen her in like 10 plus years or so, but anyway, shout out to Julie. Now what happened was she was launching a restaurant in Sunderland, and she moved from like a different part of Sunderland into the town centre, and my older brother Joe had previously done a breakfast challenge there, which he did. So long behold, here comes a second challenge which he did, which was a hot dog style food challenge with a bowl of chips, which we'll get into. Now in this challenge, this would cost £5.95 at the time, and anyone could do this without doing a challenge, but they could just order this themselves. And this consisted of 6 hot dog buns, which I'm not kidding you guys, and I really mean this. They're about that length each, the hot dog buns, right? And you had to eat 6 of those, plus a full metal bowl full of chips in 20 minutes. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, oh, that's dead easy. Let me put it in on the keyboard. Let me tell you, like, oh, I'll do that in 5 minutes. Fair play to you if you can. But it was honestly not easy at all. I didn't do it, but we're going to get to that part of the story. So, me, my brother Joe, and my younger brother Dan, we decided, oh, hey, look, let's give this a go. What have we got to lose? I mean, come on, £5.95 about 10, 12 years ago or so now. That is pretty darn cheap. I dread to think how much that would cost now. Probably at least like £20, right? Because, whatever. So, we went to Sunderland this day. We went to go do this challenge. But little did we know that this was going to be in the local newspaper. Yeah, this was going to be in a newspaper we have here in the northeast called the Sunderland Echo, which I'll leave a link to down below in the description box if you want to check out that article / past photos. Anyway, we arrived at Jus Delicious. I think it was in like the afternoon time, and this morning I remember I kind of like starved myself a little bit, but I had like some water to at least keep myself full, or at least like make my body not completely starved to the point where like after a few chips or a hot dog bun I'm full, right? So we had my brother Joe, me and my younger brother Dan, who was 15. Joe was 24, I was 21, and there was the Sunderland Echo journalist called Stephen Carter. I don't know if he still works there or not, but Stephen was also there to partake in the challenge. So again, we all had the same 6 hot dog buns about that length, plus a bowl of chips, and you had to do it in 20 minutes. So Sunderland Echo was there, people were watching. Of course, that just adds more to the nerves and more, kind of pressure onto the challenge. So we start the challenge. I think I got about a quarter or half the bowl of chips and about 2 or 2.5, nearly 3 hot dog buns, and I was out, right? That was, for me, like my my stomach was like from here, like going like all the way over to there. Like I was not good. I remember the pain of that day, and I still remember it like that many years on. I had to go lie down, and it's very rare for me to go lie down after I've eaten, but I really needed to this day. My brother Dan, I can't remember how he got on. I don't think he did that great. I know Stephen, I think he only managed like 1 hot dog and a few chips, and that was him kind of done. But my older brother Joe ate 5 hot dogs out of the 6. I think he ate like 5.5 actually, and pretty much like most of the chips. I think he maybe had about 10 chips and a quarter of a hot dog bun left. And he couldn't do it. He was full, and it's just like, oh man, like seeing him getting closer and closer to finishing it as the time was of course going on. You're like, oh come on Joe, come on, like you can do this, come on, you've got it. No, he didn't get it, but he was so close to it, and it was a really cool moment, a really cool challenge that I still remember, and it's still cool to have like these images and see like a younger me, what I used to look like, my hairstyle and all that, and how I've kind of changed from that point. But it's still a memory that I really treasure. I really enjoy going back and revisiting that, and maybe one day I will do another food challenge, but I can't eat anywhere near enough as I used to do in one sitting. So I hope you enjoyed life story number 2. These are always going to be early on Patreon, so click the link down below in the description box to join Patreon from today from only £2 per month. Big shout out to all my awesome patrons who help to really support me and the channel. If you guys have enjoyed this video though, give it a thumbs up and click over here to see more content of mine that you may have missed and have a little bit of a deep dive. But until the next time that I see you guys, I'll be seeing you later.